This family prepared a lavish dinner for their son, but the adopted child could only watch from the side. At first, it seemed like the boy was being neglected, but the reality was quite different. When David saw his younger brother proudly showing off the food in his mouth, he ignored his teddy bear's warnings and snatched the food, shoving it into his mouth. The adoptive father quickly shouted for him to stop, but it was too late. They discovered David was a robot when they removed a food-covered chip from his stomach. The technician warned that David could no longer eat food, but David seemed unfazed and calmly comforted his mother. Little did he know, he was merely a substitute for the family's biological child. The couple's real child was terminally ill and had little time left. Unable to watch his wife suffer in sadness, the husband decided to bring home robot David. The wife, at first, was strongly against it. She found it absurd to replace their flesh-and-blood child with a cold machine. David's stiff movements and his eerie ability to sense her presence made her uncomfortable. But as David began to resemble a human child, the wife started to soften. The husband explained that once they adopted David, his love for them would be permanently embedded in his programming, making him irreplaceable. Despite her doubts, the wife signed the adoption agreement. Over time, David became attached to his mother. At first, she struggled with his constant presence, mechanical smile, and unsettling stare. She tried to push him away, even locking him in the wardrobe, but would soon feel guilty and let him out. David mistook this for a game of hide-and-seek, leading to awkward moments. The mother thought David would never truly be part of the family, but a small moment changed her perspective. One day, during a meal, David laughed at the noodles hanging from his mother's mouth. After a brief surprise, the mother laughed too, and for the first time in a long while, their family shared genuine happiness. That evening, the mother helped David change clothes and gently told him a bedtime story. As she watched him lie peacefully in bed, she almost saw her own child. Over time, the mother decided to activate David's love, following the manual. Once activated, David would see her as his mother, and his love for her would be permanently programmed into his system. She became his sole purpose. With David's unconditional love, the emptiness in the mother's heart was slowly filled. She began to emerge from her sadness and even attended social events with her husband, feeling like her old self again. David had brought joy back into her life, making her feel whole once more.